What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. And today, I just had this word on my mind like all week, expansion. And it's December 26th, and we're coming into the new year. And that's basically what my prerogative is for like next year. And my entire lifetime is expansion. I think it's our goal for as humans to continue to expand, to grow, and become bigger. Have more influence, make more of an impact, and help and serve others in a bigger way. And if you're not growing, you're dying. And so I just had this word on my mind this past week. It was just expansion, expansion, expanding. Just overcoming any limiting beliefs that I may had, overcoming any situations, any obstacles, any fears, any insecurities that I may have that held me back, and just getting past it, because we are spirit. We are spirit, so we are limitless. We are infinite, and so there's nothing, I don't want to say bigger than us, but we're bigger than the things that we see on this plane, this physical plane. And so if there's a limiting belief, if there is a fear, if there is an insecurity, you're bigger than that. You can overcome that. And that's just what I want to embody and practice. And also I think it's our job, I don't know who my audience is right now, but like as Christians to like, since we have faith in God and have a relationship with Jesus Christ, to tread new ground, to step into the unknown, to show like how far we can take it as humans, being an example. Like, I know me, I like to lead by example, and a lot of my friends, they don't know anybody or haven't seen anybody who can be sober or who can be, celibate. And so I love that I'm able to provide that image. I know when I was younger and I was a big weed smoker, and nobody around me was not smoking weed. And so like in my mind, I had a limiting belief that it's not possible to go through life, sober. But I did have like my big homie who I knew online, who lived in New York. And so that's who I took inspiration as. And I used to take, I think, Pharrell, and I used to take Kendrick, but Kendrick was an alcoholic. But I used to take inspiration from Malcolm X as well. So like having those people that's distance from me, outside of you give me that inspiration, I'm happy to be able to provide that, So we're expanding past, our environment, our surroundings, culture, and, being full within ourselves and treading new ground. I went back home to Atlanta for Thanksgiving, and when I came back from that trip, I was so very inspired because just to see like, and I don't mean this in a condescending way or anything, but just to see like, my old life and the old lifestyles and the people that I know are kind of on the same shit. And also to see like where I come from and to see where I'm at now. Like I'm coming back home a new person. I'm coming back home with like perspectives and experience that like you wouldn't even imagine, because I lived in the city. I've gone out of my comfort zone. I've expanded and treaded new ground. I jumped into the unknown and got to really dig deep within myself and know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I can come back home and, I get a newfound respect because I'm coming home with a knowledge of self. You know what I mean? And so like when I came back from that trip, I felt very inspired to, continue expanding and taking this as far as I can, because I've seen how far I've come and the progress that I've made, and I like the person that I am today. I love the lifestyle. I look around, it's so beautiful to see like, just the reflection of like the fruits of my labor and, who I am as a person. Like y'all see it, like this is beautiful, bro. I live in my dream loft now, man. It's a Timberwood loft. Like I've always dreamed about having my own spot. Having my own spot, and this is the best spot I've had so far, and to have come this far and have a spot like this, no roommates, I can afford this rent. I'm in a cozy ass vibe with these, floor to ceiling windows. It's so beautiful, it's so dope. This has been like my dream spot. So coming back from that trip really inspired me like to continue going far. And I've been having a lot of momentum lately, really getting more into finance, into stocks, and learning that realm. Also, you know, I just got my bulk order, you know, yeah, if y'all seen my previous videos, working on my clothing brand and learning marketing and how to push that in front of the audience and, you know, flip my product and scale my business and, you know, creating at a high level. And so I just want to continue to expand. You know, that's the word, expand, expansion, you know, become, you know, bigger, better, you know. And I think that starts by being cognizant of where you put your attention to, being cognizant of where you put your energy into, and you know, shifting your mindset and cleaning up your energy, cleaning up your mind, cleaning up your body, and taking action. More importantly, you know, faith without works is dead, so you're gonna have to take action. You know, it's good to rely on God, but you also have to do your part on this physical plane. And so, you know, coming into the new year, you know, I just wanna inspire, you know, people watching this, you know, and it's just an arbitrary date. I know coming into the new year doesn't really have much, but I love having timestamps like that, you know, even though it's just another day. You know, okay, I'm coming into 2025. This is what I want to do within this year. This is my goal. This is the direction I want to go. And also, I woke up to a letter from myself from a website called Future Me. You can send letters to yourself in a year, 3 years, 5 years, 6 months. And I sent myself a letter last year. And so I read that this morning, and that gave me like mad inspiration because that was my first year in Chicago. I wrote what I wanted to do and, you know, the goals that I had, and just me remembering where I was then and where I'm at now. And the progress that I've made in this past year, it was beautiful to see, you know, beautiful to read. And I actually just wrote another one for myself next year. And so I wrote my goals, and so I feel very focused and locked in on a vision, and I know what I want to do. You know, it's good to just even to have a rough idea of what you would like out of this year. And so that's what I implore you guys to do. And also, it's a day by day thing, brick by brick, you know, one step at a time. And things don't just, well, it can, but typically, you know, anything worthwhile takes a lot of effort and sacrifice. So it's just about the journey and the person you become going towards that destination, and to enjoy every step along the way, you know, the ups, the downs, you know, the good, the bad, you know, even the sadness. You know, you can't have one without the other. And for me, I appreciate and value me having the full spectrum of like emotions that I get to experience, you know. Cultivates character. And so one thing I will say is that you want to be in discomfort. That's like the best catalyst for growth. You want to go where the discomfort is. You want to challenge yourself. You want to stretch yourself, you know, past your comfort zone and expand. That's how you get to see more parts of yourself and get to know who you are. If you're in comfort, then that's all you know, then that's gonna create a hard life for yourself because you haven't built that perseverance. You haven't built that character. You know, perseverance and resilience builds character. So sometimes I reach out for the hardships because I know in the end it's gonna bring the most value. And so 2025, let's expand. 2025, let's get all the ideas out. 2025, let's be producers, not consumers. 2025, you know, let's stretch ourselves, grow, you know, enable new habits, better habits, you know. Let's redefine ourselves to who we'd like to be, to our higher selves. Let's create new connections. Let's create a new look. Let's authentically express ourselves. Let's create new connections, new habits, you know, a new way of living, you know what I mean? Eliminate distractions, eliminate, you know, conversations that don't aid you. You know, look at what you're consuming on your feed, the conversations that you have, the people that you're around. Let's just refine that, sharpen that, and make that all better and expand and become bigger. And let's influence people in a positive way. And so that's my prerogative, and that's just basically what I wanted to say in this video. And I hope that may have inspired a thought. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in.